My father burned my inheritance in front of me for dating a black man. Now he wants to pay for my wedding to that same man. When I was 19, I started dating Marcus, my college boyfriend who happened to be black. My father, a wealthy businessman who always controlled every aspect of my life, lost his absolute mind. At first, it was subtle racist comments disguised as concern. Then it escalated into something unrecognizable. He started making racist jokes at family dinners, called Marcus degrading names whenever he had to acknowledge his existence. When I brought Marcus to family events, my father would literally pretend he didn't exist, like he was invisible. But the real nightmare began my senior year. My father cut off my college funding without warning, said I could get my tuition back when I stopped dating beneath my class. The racism wasn't even coded anymore. It was pure, ugly hatred. He threatened to disinherit me, monitored my social media like some psychotic stalker, demanded I delete every photo with Marcus. When I refused, he'd call screaming about how I was ruining the family name and destroying everything he'd built. I thought that was rock bottom. I was so wrong. The day I graduated, I told him Marcus and I were moving in together. That's when my father showed me who he really was. He exploded into racial slurs that I won't repeat here, called me a disgrace to everything he'd worked for. Then, and I'll never forget this moment, he grabbed my inheritance documents and threw them into the fireplace. I watched years of my future burn while he told me I was dead to him. Those words still echo in my head. You are no longer my daughter. Choose him. Lose me forever. So I did. I chose love over hate. We moved across the country with nothing but each other. I became a nurse while Marcus went through medical school. We were broke, exhausted, surviving on ramen and hope. But we had something my father never understood: genuine love and respect. We built a chosen family with friends who became our siblings. We proved every racist assumption wrong through pure determination. Marcus became a successful doctor. I advanced to head nurse at a major hospital. We bought a beautiful house. We created the exact life my father said was impossible for an interracial couple. Then Marcus proposed. Guess who suddenly crawled out of the woodwork? My father reached out through my aunt, claiming he'd evolved and seen the error of his ways. He sent expensive engagement gifts and a letter saying he was ready to accept my choices. The man who burned my inheritance now wants to pay for an elaborate wedding. The same person who declared me dead to him now assumes he'll walk me down the aisle, like nothing happened. Like 5 years of silence and rebuilding myself from nothing was just a rebellious phase. Here's my response. Marcus's father will walk me down the aisle. The man who welcomed me with open arms from day one, who calls me daughter without conditions, who never once made me choose between love and family. My biological father can watch from the outside if he's lucky. Some bridges, once burned with hate, can't be rebuilt with money and performative apologies. What would you do in my situation?